Hey guys, it's Yaji coming back at you, and today I'm going to talk about step number 4 of how to create great relationships and or how to save your relationship. These communication techniques are really powerful on both ends. So if things are going for a nosedive and you want to figure out how to make things better, then these steps in communicating can help. And if you have a good relationship and you just want to take it to the next level, they can also help. So this is an exciting step. Step number 4, how to understand what you're feeling on a deeper level. So as you may recall, if you haven't already watched the videos, we have step number 1, which is understand what you're feeling in your body and what it means. Step number 2 is make an agreement with your partner beforehand that you are not going to communicate unless it's going to be a constructive communication. And that means anytime other than feeling neutral or good is not the time to communicate. Step number 3 is journal and do some self-soothing exercises. Step number 4, that's where we're at now. This is actually a really tricky one, getting to the deeper message of what you're feeling. It's actually kind of complicated, and it's what I do often in the office with clients, day in and day out, helping them to really understand what they're feeling on a deeper level. We have many psychological unconscious blocks to really understanding the things that we are truly feeling. Why? Because when we really look at that deeper feeling on a unconscious level, what's the drive, what's creating that emotional response? It's usually something very vulnerable. It usually has to do with, I just want to be loved by you, and I want to love you, and I want us to get along. Great. But what happens is things start to go wrong in the relationship, something happens, and then you feel upset or indignant or resentful, angry, sad, and then you try to communicate from that place, and you tell your partner all the things they're doing to make you feel that way. That usually has a net negative result. When a person feels or hears what they're doing wrong, it usually will shut them down or make them defensive. So you're either going to wind up feeling totally abandoned, or you're going to have a fight on your hands. So really trying to slow things down, understand what you're feeling, write about it so you can get to a deeper level. And then once you've written in your journal and you've done your self-soothing exercises, now you can go back and try to look at what you've written, try to understand what you've written, and look for the deeper message. Some tips in how to look for the deeper message. You can start with feelings. Try making the beginning of a sentence like, I'm scared that, I'm concerned that, I'm worried that, I am sad that. And then fill in the blank. And that will help you to get to the negative message. The negative message, I have the funniest little setup here for my angle. And you guys would crack up if you knew what it is. And it's slipping. Anyway, so you start with those phrases. I'm scared, I'm sad, I'm frustrated, I'm worried, I feel rejected, I feel abandoned, etc. You finish those sentences. Then you try to understand what's beneath it. I feel like you don't care. In the next step, we're going to start talking about how to reframe and rephrase. So now you have a communication that is going to be completely amazing and powerful and really easy to hear most of the time on the other end. So stay tuned for that. A little note on communicating in the negative. And I think this is probably going to be my next series of videos that I offer, having to do with parenting. As I've moved through the different processes and studied the different techniques, a few of the techniques that I've studied have to do with parenting. Positive discipline is one, and there's a book that I absolutely love, How to Talk So Kids Will Listen and Listen So Kids Will Talk. Very powerful book. I've used a lot of these techniques in parenting, in incorporating into the dynamics and communications between couples. It's slipping again. It's bubblegum. Anyway, so anyway, parenting techniques, I'm really excited to bring that. Stay tuned for that. Please, if you guys have any comments or questions, I am starting a YouTube channel. Check it out, Yaji Tramontini, Y-A-J-I Tramontini, and keep slipping. Please like, subscribe, share, because this is free information. This is stuff that I charge, fair amount of money in the office, and I get a lot of good feedback from my clients. So I'm really hoping to really share the love, to pass on the love, to help. It's sliding. Anyway, I hope you got something from it. If you did, like, share, comment, send me your questions, and subscribe to the channel. Yaji signing off before this thing crashes. Bye.